Assalamualaikum and greetings to everyone. Welcome to PAD101 group presentation. My name is Intan Afrina Sahaila, and these are my teammates that will present our project together. The first one, Nur Nabila Balkis. Next, Putri Nomia Zayana. And the last one is Muhammad Alif. We are from UITM Campus Raub, Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies. The title of our presentation is How Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture Managed Visit Malaysia 2020. Introduction. Tourist is defined as a person who travels and visits a place or a country, while tourism means a social, cultural, and economic phenomenon which entails the movement of people to countries or places outside their usual environment for personal or business purposes. Tourism in Malaysia. Tourism in Malaysia is one of the main contributors to the economy and country's development. Most of our tourists in Malaysia comes from Asian regions such as Singapore, China, and Indonesia. Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture (MOTAC) is the one who manage and promotes tourism industry in Malaysia. The ministry plan and organize a lot of campaign and activities. One of the big and successful campaign was Visit Malaysia. Due to COVID-19 outbreak, Visit Malaysia 2020 was cancelled. MOTAC, however, had come out with a lot of plans and a new missions to overcome the issue during the pandemic and post-pandemic. Many plans successfully be done and still ongoing. SWOT analysis. S stands for strengths. Malaysia's tourism sector is renowned for its natural beauty, diverse landscapes, affordability, and accessibility, attracting Asian tourists due to its advanced airport facilities, English-speaking locals, and accessible accommodations. W stands for weakness. Malaysia's low profit margin hinders economic recovery, impacting the quality of services provided by 4 and 5-star hotels who are hesitant to invest in staff training or renovation. O stands for opportunities. Malaysia's budget airline AirAsia offers affordable flights to foreign destinations, including Singapore and Thailand, attracting tourists due to their historical sites and attractive opportunities. Government of Malaysia and East Asian nations collaborate to market vacation packages. And T stands for threats. Natural disaster pose a regional safety risk to a Malaysian tourism, potentially reducing traveler numbers and causing environmental damage as seen in the tsunami, and Malaysian may refuse to allow excessive visitors due to overcrowding.
Suggestion and recommendation. Infrastructure improvement. Issue. Inadequate infrastructure could heighten tourism. Recommendation. Invest more on transportation, lodging, and leisure facilities. Maintenance and update must be performed on a regular basis. Environmental sustainability. The issue is that tourism activities can contribute to environmental damage. Recommendation promote eco-friendly activities and implement sustainable tourism practice to conserve natural resources. Cultural survival. Tourism may endanger culture, heritage, and tradition. To protect cultural integrity, implement carrying capacity restriction, encourage responsible tourism, and involve local population in tourism planning.
Ernest Dill defined planning as setting objectives for organization to achieve in the future and determining the method to reach them. In response to COVID-19, the Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture Malaysia launched the Tourism Recovery Plan to revive domestic tourism and restore confidence in travel. The government later released the Tourism Nation Plan 2022 to 2026 to promote Malaysia as a top tourism destination. The plan includes 6 strategies to boost domestic tourism, form smart partnership, enhance tourism promotion, optimize media engagement, implement travel bubbles, and undertake strategic transformation. For the short-term plan, the Malaysia Tourism, Arts and Culture Minister announced the Tourism Recovery Plan 2022 to encourage Malaysians to travel and spend by offering discount on land, air, and accommodation. The plan focused on the Tourism Association cluster and land transportation cluster, with plans to expand to air and accommodation cluster, especially into the tourism cluster. The initiative was launched in May 2022 by the Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture. Arts and Culture. Arts and Culture.
Salam sejahtera, my name is Muhammad Alif bin Sabri. My matrix number is 20236267 and 62. Today I'm going to talk about how Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture organized tourism industry in organizing process. Organizing definition. Organizing is the process of arranging people and other resources to work together to accomplish a goal. There are 5 steps of the process organizing. Number 1 is aligning with the ministry vision and mission. The vision of this Visit Malaysia program is to make the tourism industry as a primary source of national revenue and prime contributor to the social economic environment of the nation. For the mission of this Visit Malaysia to market Malaysia as a premier destination of excellence in the region. Number 2, determine tasks, duties and responsibility. In Visit Malaysia 2020, MOTAC has organized by giving the tasks and duties by determine their department. Number 3, grouping into logical units and subunit. The staff have been set according to the function, such as in the Department of Finance, the General of the Finance will be allocating their staff and their resource. Number 4, coordinating resource. MOTAC has also allocated their resource to each department. This happened because each department needs the finance and resource to continue and successfully doing the program of Visit Malaysia. Number 5, monitoring and feedback. By doing this, MOTAC can enhance their Visit Malaysia program by coming up with a fresh approach to manage the program more skillfully and more effectively. As an example, they are doing meet with the customer to take the feedback from them.
Next is managing the issue with decision making. What is decision making? Decision making is the process of making choices by identifying a decision, gathering information, and assessing alternative resolutions. How Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture makes decisions. Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has decided to follow the Movement Control Order MCO by the government to curb the spread of COVID-19. These are 2 actions has taken by MOTAC for tourism industry. Number 1, first immediate action that Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has taken during pandemic. There were 2 pre-exemptive actions that MOTAC took. The first one, exit Visit Malaysia 2020 campaign immediately. Since both the domestic and foreign tourism industry may be major contributors to the COVID-19 spread, the quick action taken has proven to be effective. Secondly, all over-the-counter and online services such as those for new applications, travel agency business license renewals, tourist guides, tourism training institutes, and the registration of rated tourist accommodation premises have been put on hold by MOTAD. This freeze will remain in effect until March 31st of that year. Number two, launching of Tourism Malaysia Strategic and Marketing Plan for 2022 until 2026. The Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, YB Datuk Sri Haji Shukri, officially introduced the Tourism Malaysia Strategic and Marketing Plan for 2022 until 2026 with the goal of increasing the growth of the tourism sector. This choice has 5-year timeline. The National Tourism Policy 2020 until 2030, National Ecotourism Strategy 2016 until 2025, National Cultural Policy Taken 2021, and UNWTO Sustainable Development Goals serve as the foundation for the development of these strategies. There are 6 key components of the plan the ministry chose to implement. The first one is to boost domestic tourism. It's one of the ways to establish a niche market, plus to focus on family fun and eco-adventure. As example, ministry can customize small group packages with vouchers. Subsequently, this encourages product owners or transportation to offer incentive. Number two, forge smart partnerships. The text proposes is the reinvent of products and the organization of tourism programs through public-private partnerships. It recommends enhancing cooperation with stakeholders in the tourism industry and collaborating better with non-governmental organizations like the Malaysia Healthcare Travel Council. Number three, enhance tourism promotion online and offline. Ministry and travel agency do online promotion marketing techniques like online brochures are employed along with webinars to present products. To further advi- advertise the goods, promotional materials are also published and quick films are made. Number four, optimize strategic communication and media engagement. Live performance and activities related to tourism can be televised by local TV stations. News about tourism should be given on a regular basis. Through mainstream media, this can be contribute to a rise in tourism. Number five, implement travel bubble. The recommendation is to work together to develop niche tourism products and destinations with Asian and other green neighboring countries. This could improve the area's tourism industry. Number six, undertake strategy transformation. The National Ecotourism Strategy 2016 until 2025 and the National Tourism Policy 2020 until 2030 are the frameworks used to evaluate the tourist offices. Research is being done on local attitudes and foreign or domestic tourism, and market intelligence is being gathered through overseas offices. The objective is to improve market segmentation and prioritization, create strategies for advertising and promotion, and boost digitalization in tourism industry.
I will continue this presentation starting with managing the issue with controlling. Controlling is a process which based on monitoring, comparing and correcting work of the performance of organization. The process to ensure that actual activity confirmed to planned activities in order to follow the plan's mission and goals of the organization will be achieved. Number one, importance of controlling tourism because a country like Malaysia, which is among the most visited country by foreigners nationals such as ASEAN like Thailand, Japan and China, but also around the world. Malaysia is fascinating in terms of weather, diverse charm of nature, also with culture. Okay, next, a strategy to control tourism industry. Point number one is strengthen the Malaysia branding and strategy of marketing. For example, like Malaysian Airlines, Firefly, and also AirAsia, that they do marketing at TikTok. Point number two, improving the quality of the product and the service. Next, type of control in the tourism. Point number one, primarily control and feedback control. Okay, the last one is characteristics of effective control system. The first point, flexible, and the last point is objective.
Conclusion: the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture successfully navigated the tourism industry during the pandemic, cancelling Visit Malaysia 2020 but implementing post-pandemic recovery plans. Their planning, organization, and decision-making skills have led to impressive outcomes and effective control in the industry.